What's up, YouTube? This is Razor Rico back at it again with another YouTube video tutorial. But on this time, it'll be on a customer and not on myself. And yeah, hopefully you guys like the video. And yeah, hopefully you guys learn some new tips and tricks from watching this video. So yeah, if you guys like the video, please like and subscribe and drop a comment down below on what my next video should be. So let's get to it. So as you see me doing it right now, I did get the hair a little damp, and the only reason I got it damp is because I'm gonna section the top hair from the side hair. And by doing this, you kind of separate the top hair, which you're gonna cut later with the shears, from the side hair, which you are gonna use to fade. So once you separate those two things, I mean, you already have your base set, so that makes it a lot more organized for me and for other people as well. So I really recommend this as a new barber to section the top hair from the side hair. So once you part the top hair from the side hair, I really suggest making the V first in the back before fading. Making the V in the back first just kind of makes it all level. You kind of make every side even, and yeah, it just keeps me more organized as I'm fading it to the sides. So I really suggest making the V in the back. Of course, you don't want to grab your zero gap trimmers first. You kind of want to grab that once you start removing the hair, as you see me right now. And yeah, just make that nice and clean. You don't need to go over it with the shaver right away, because of course we are going to do that at the end of the haircut once I do take off the neck strip. But of course, if you're OCD like I am, you could use the shavers and just get that nice and bald before the end. So yeah, just make the V as nice as possible and as straight as possible. So once you make the V in the back, I like to debulk with the number 2 guard. When you are debulking with the 2 guard, I really suggest the clipper being open, which means lever all the way down. And you kind of want to go off the head. You don't want to dig into like the shape of the head. As my client, you see me right now, I'm kind of flicking out. I'm kind of exaggerating the flick out. And right there, you see me close it. The only reason I did close it was because I was going to clipper overcomb that area specifically. Right now, I did grab out my non-zero gap trimmers, and I'm starting behind the ear. And then I'm going to connect it to the C cup as you see it right there. So now onto the fading part. Like I mentioned earlier, grab out the shavers. You kind of want to flick out. You don't want to go all the way into the line, because once you do go all the way up to the line, you will make another guideline from the shaver to the clipper open, and getting that bald line in general is super hard for beginner barbers. So once you shave it down, of course you want to grab the clipper all the way open and make about a finger's length guideline around the same exact guideline you did with the trimmer. Then you would want to close it fully, as you see right there on the screen, and you kind of want to dab into the bottom line. You don't want to go all the way up into the clipper all the way open. You don't want to go up that line all the way. You just kind of want to flick out on the bottom line, put it halfway, and that's when it makes it blurry. That's when it usually blends the whole area. Now on to the 1 guard. The 1 guard, same exact step, finger length, just follow the same guideline, and see right there, clipper all the way open, make the same exact guideline about a finger length. So once you make that one guideline, you want to grab your clipper with the half guard and put it all the way down, which means clipper all the way open. And you kind of want to flick out. It won't really do much to the guideline because clipper open with the half guard is basically the same as the clipper open one guard. As you see it right there, half guard, open. Now I'm putting it halfway to get the line to disappear. Flick out, of course. You don't want to go all the way up to the line. And, just work your magic. And once you see me right there, I closed it. Now I'm attacking the bottom line from the 1 to the clipper no guard. And that should blend it in like butter. Now I'm grabbing the 1.5 guard. Most people would grab the 2 guard, but I will grab the 2 guard. But as of right now, I'm just clipper over combing, which makes it a little easier with the 1.5 guard. Then boom, whipped out the 2 guard again. The exact same step, going off the head, making about a finger length guideline, just blending everything together. So yeah, now I'm gonna grab the 1.5 right now and kind of play with the lever. Open, halfway, closed, open, halfway, closed. And that's normally how I fade all my guidelines. Start off with open. Sometimes I close it at first, but mainly open, closed right now, as you see right there. And you kind of want to use the corners when it comes to 1.5 guard. So now, right now, I am doing the C cups. The reason why I am doing the C cups is that because once I make the C cups, you kind of realize all the imperfections into the fade. So I make the C cups, see all the imperfections, and once I see the imperfections, that's when I start detailing, as you see me right now. So at first, I come in with the shears, with the thinning shears, matter of fact, not just the shears. And you kind of just want to see the darkness and clipper over shear it. Remove all that weight. Try to make it as blended as possible. And sometimes the shears don't blend everything in. So that's when you want to grab the clippers. And like what you do to one side, you do to others. So right now, I'll just let you guys see what I go through and what steps I do. Because it's really all the same thing as one side to the other. So right now, I'm just gonna let you guys watch it and just kind of figure out how I fade. So now I am moving to the front lineup. So when it comes to the front lineup, most people do like to get the front lineups, but some people also don't. So at first you want to ask your client before you do that. And as you see me right there, I'm kind of sectioning off the front hairline that I'm going to trim down to the top of the hair. So all that hair right there, I'm not necessarily going to cut all that off, but I will trim it down and kind of make it all even right now with a 2 guard with the grain. So right now it's a 2 guard. I think it's the 2 guard closed, which means all the way up. So now I am applying some hairspray, and when it comes to applying hairspray, you want to cover the client's eyes and eyebrows just so it doesn't prevent just so it prevents the hairspray going into the hair. Now I grab my blow dryer, put it on cool setting, just brushing it down and just getting everything even and whatnot. So when it comes to front hairlines, you don't need to grab your sharp trimmers, but I like to grab my sharp trimmers just because I'm gonna go over it with the razor either way. So yeah, it all just depends on your preference. I usually start in the middle, and then from the middle I go to the left, and then I perfect that side, and then once I perfect that side, I'm gonna go to the right side. Now I'm attacking the vertical bars on the left side, which is my client's right side, but my left side. Now I am back at the middle, going to the right side and making everything as sharp as possible, little by little, slowly but surely, and just brush everything down. You got to make your workspace very clean. The cleaner that it is, the cleaner it is, the better you will work. So now I'm just double checking, making sure it's all straight and whatnot. So now I'm attacking the vertical bar, or not the vertical bars, the C cups once again, making everything look sharp. And yeah, so once I do this, I like to lay my client down and just make him relax so I could use a straight razor on him. So right now I just grabbed out the shavers and started balling out the bottom. I only did this because it makes the haircut look a little crispier. And once I shave the back, I like to come back again in detail with the 1 or the 1.5 guard, just to see, just if I see any lines, I could fade those out, because once I do line everything up, that's when you notice the imperfections of the haircut. And my client also suggested that I should texturize the top and remove some weight. So what you see me doing right now, I am specifically point cutting, and point cutting is adding texture as well as removing weight. And it's, when it comes to shear work, it's section by section. I will drop another YouTube video on how to do shear work, but as you see me doing it right now, it's kind of self-explanatory. Of course, you don't want to cut off too much. Point cut, point cut, point cut, right there, just like that. Point cut, grab your section, point cut, comb everything down. Grab your next section, point cut. The same exact section, just a little lower, point cut. And there's many ways to texturize hair. As you see right there, it's really texturized right now, but of course you would want to add product later on and dry off the hair, just to, because when it comes to getting the hair wet and drying it, I think it's two completely different things. Just because when hair is wet, it's longer. When it's dry, it's shorter. And some clients don't really know if they should trim it down or not. So that's when I suggest getting the hair dry. then from there you could either cut the hair or just leave the hair. And yeah, it's all about talking with your client, you know, asking him what he wants and what he doesn't want. And yeah. And my client did end up wanting a design after the fade, so I ended up giving him a freestyle design. And once you do the freestyle, of course you want to go over it with the razor. And what the razor does, it just makes everything look sharper, and it kind of gets a little stubble off from the design, so it makes the design last a little longer as well. So yeah, now this is the end result with the design, the V in the back, and the right side faded. So if you guys haven't already, please leave a like down below. If you're not subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, please drop down a comment down below also on what my next video should be. I know I did mention about making a video about some shear work on top. So hopefully by the next video I will upload that. And so yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning into this video, and please like and subscribe and share, and I'll see you guys to the next one. Peace out.